Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. We're live from Portland, where the Trailblazers have home court advantage. Here's Claxton. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. And you think about the future of this great league, certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
Down low. Williams gets the bucket.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now here's Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Claxton. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
And Simons has got the ball.
Oh, God. And Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Johnson for 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, Simon. Johnson with the rebound. The Nets still looking like they're getting going. Looking for the first basket of the game. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And again, it's the Nets missing. Pass to Avdija. And finished off by Avdija.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Outside, Simon. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Thomas has it in the corner. To halt the run. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Sharp. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Pass to Sharp. Floats it up for Williams. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
So explosive around the basket. Williams, when the pass is on target, expect him to finish with the rim wrap.
Here's Finney-Smith. Now Claxton. Outside for Thomas. Launches it. Thomas with another miss. And once known for his defense, Jeremy Grant has become a knockdown three-point shooter. Brent, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's really opened up some lanes for him as a player to do more, become more complete. I mean, his slashing game has come along. He's been a better rebounder. And if you foul him, he's going to cash in at the free throw line.
And it's Schroeder missing. Portland leading by 11. Here's Simon. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Now here's Thomas. They need this. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Thomas got 5 points so far.
just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Finney Smith. Off target from outside. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Offline with his 3. Nets trailed by 14. Taken away by Williams. Kicks it out to Grant. In transition, here come the Nets. And so it's Portland sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their transition game has been in full effect. We'll take a quick break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And it's Simons off the drive.
Turning on the Jets here. Simons sees the gap and starts running fast.
Hey, Brent, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trailblazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
Count that bucket.
Well, Simons, if we got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one up.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Thomas got 7. Takes a step back. And Bernie Simons again.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And that one's good. Schroeder.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Here's Simons. And again, it's Portland converting.
Most of Simon's shots are inside or outside. I don't know where the other side they can come from, but he can hit from anywhere.
Thomas outside. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Thomas got 5 points now in the quarter. And it's Simons missing. Nets trailed by 11. Johnson with it. Now defended by Grant. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Took him no time at all on that one. Simons has got 16 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and
create some steals in transition.
Pass to Grant. Here's Sharp. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
We know, Brent, there are many roads that lead to the modern NBA, and Shaedon Sharp took his own unique path.
Yeah, Kevin, you could say that again. I mean, he was on the Kentucky campus as a player, but never participated in a collegiate game, and then all of a sudden finding himself at the top end of the NBA draft without ever playing a college game.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Stolen by Grant. Trailblazers leading by 15. Outside, Simons. Avdia can't hit.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game. That one misses for Schroeder. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The bad boy Pistons and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
And Simmons is right there.
And the length of Simmons, using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
Floats it up for Williams. That shot, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Pass to Wilson. To the paint. Here's Simmons. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Grant. Here's Avdia. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first half. Trailblazers lead by 13. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They led by as many as 18 points. And the 3 off target. Nets trailed by 13. To the inside. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is why you must get Simmons out of the paint. So fantastic when it comes to finishing above the rim.
And it's Simons missing.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Portland leading by 11. Here's Sharp driving inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Stolen by Grant. Pass to Sharp. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. A nice shot by Simons.
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Anthony Simons came into the NBA at age 19, and he's paid his dues, working his way up from the end of the bench to a starring role. Coach Chauncey Billups says he just believes he's one of the best players in the NBA. And confidence is a big thing. Well, Kevin, he's certainly earned it. Back to you.
I would totally agree with you, D.A. Thank you so much.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
An even 3-on-3 break. And Simmons slams it in.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And they pick up 2.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Nets trailed by 12. Pass to Milton. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
It's sent back down by Simmons.
The length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach.
Trailblazers leading by 12. Simons on the wing. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Wilson. The rebound by Grant. And here are the Trailblazers. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
Nobody near Schroeder. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Simons. Count that one. Simons has got 30.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And stolen by Sharp. Sharp on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about that move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
And he makes both free throws. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It's Thomas on the wing. And he's good on the 3 ball. Thomas got 13.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
The shot's good from Simon.
Well, I think the kids would say Simons is in his bag. Is that right?
The rebound by the Nets. One second left. What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has been the story for the Trailblazers. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Nets trail by 17. Schroeder outside. Pass to Claxton. Back to Schroeder. Shoots over Simons. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Yep, that one goes. Simons has got 18 points now here in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And it's Simons off the drive. And good that time. Simons has got 36.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. Just got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Kept alive. Pass to Thomas. Finney Smith with it. 4 on the shot clock. Thomas's shot is off. Outside, Simons. Now Grant lets it